RESCUE, Rescue Aid Society. I've got a rescuer's pin tag, so hurry back. Just an 80s boy and a 90s teen, going on all things Disney, from mouse to parks and in between. Come share the magic with me. La 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 la. Live your life to a Disney tune. Come and share Jake's Disney Afternoon. Hey Disney Afternoon gang, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jake. If you're returning here, I love when you come back. And if you're new, I do all kinds of Disney content, including subscription boxes, hauls, swaps, vintage, trivia, and today I've got a pin tag. So if that all sounds good to you, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next Disney adventure. All right, I don't do a lot of these pin tags. They're a lot of work. But my friend Loren over at Castles, Capes, and Clones put together a really awesome pin tag based on the Rescuers, called me out, and I'm here to answer the call, Loren. So let's get started. Let me show you the 10 pins he's got lined up based on the film, The Rescuers. All right, number 1, who will rescue me? Show a pin of somebody in need of rescue or help. So I've got here on my pin board, poor Pooh, stuck again in the hole for eating too much honey. Totally can relate. And certainly needs help from his friends. And this is from Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, the 55th anniversary. This is that legacy collection, which I absolutely love and am collecting regularly. So there he is, poor Pooh in need of help. Number 2, Rescue Aid Society, one of the best songs from the film. Show a photo, a pin of a hero. So I know I showed this yesterday, but Robin Hood is one of my favorite heroes of all time. Love him, love this pin series. There he is on his little sports card. And he's just, you know, he's there to stick it to the man. That's what I really low-key love about Robin Hood. You know, he's doing it to show up the people in power. Unfortunately, I relate to that too. All right, so number 3, the journey. Show a pin of a trip or a destination. All right, so I sort of struggled with this one a little bit. But this is from one of the parks. It's not my favorite park, but I've always loved this pin. This is from 5 years of Animal Kingdom. And we've got this little dangle slider element that kind of goes back and forth here with Mickey on his little hero rope. And I just think this is a really cool pin. It is not, like I said, my favorite park, although I was just there in March. When the crowds were low, I did the whole park and kind of got a new appreciation for it. So Animal Kingdom represent destination. Of course, if you're at Animal Kingdom, it means you're at Disney World, so you're at the other parks, and I'm okay with that also. All right, moving along. Make a wish for each sad little tear. Hold your head up though no one is near. Someone's waiting for you. Sorry, I thought I could get through that without finishing the whole thing. But that's such a great song. That's over the opening credits. And that is Show a Pin of Somebody Sad. Oh, poor little rejected Oliver. Gets the banana peel thrown on him when nobody wants him. He's out in the box in the pouring rain. There he is. Little sad, little Oliver. So cute. Really stepping up my Oliver and Company pin collection, and I just realized I've got 2 Oliver and Company pins in this thing. It's been on my brain a lot lately. I've picked up some things for Oliver and Company that I'm excited to share. So yeah, somewhere in the back of my brain, it's there. Okay, next one. Tomorrow is another day. Show a pin showing time. Now, I took a little creative liberty with this, Loren. Because I didn't have any literal time. So This is from the Ink and Paint series, and this shows over time the development of the animation. This is one of the penguins from Mary Poppins. You've got the sort of rough sketches, you've got the blue pencil, you've got sort of the cleanup art, you've got the paint, and then you've got the final version of the character on screen. So that just shows the process over time. I love the animation process. I always have loved the animation process, and so I thought what a perfect way to show a little bit of love there and do something a little bit out of the box for that tag. Okay, next one. Albatross, Flight 13 to Tower, Albatross 13. This is, I always get them mixed up, Orville. Orville's the one from the first movie, the bird, right? And it show a pin of something that flies. All right, so now I know that this character is from, I think it's Make Mine Music with like, is it Toot, Whistle, Boom, and Plunk? Did I get those right? But us 80s babies remember him as the character that flew in, that introduced all of the vintage sing-alongs. Doom 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 ba doom boom 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 ba doom ba doom boom 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 ba doom ba doom. And then he would fly into the little schoolhouse classroom. Is everybody ready to sing along with Disney songs? So Disney sing along. I always loved like that music and him. He runs along the thing, the branch in the tree, leaps off and flies, and then he sails into the birdhouse. I think this is a fantasy pin. Technically, I'm not 100% sure. This came, well, no, it's got the pin trading logo on it, so legit. But yeah, that's like a throwback memory for me having, I don't even know if he has a name, Professor, or I don't know. All right, moving along. He's just a grumpy old lion. Show a pin of somebody grumpy or angry. Well, if I were a pin, here I'd be. I'm just kidding. This is one of my very favorite villains. This is one of my very favorite moments. She's like my spirit animal. And it's Lady Tremaine. I said, if. So it's when she's talking to the stepsisters and they're like, mother, mother, mother. And she says, girls, girls, girls. I said, if. Ow, if. And they're just smug. But I was so thrilled that they made a pin of this moment and of this character. Such a good pin. I carried that around in my backpack for a while. Felt empowering. I'm really a nice guy. Next tag, but two little mice. What can you do? Show a pin of something small. Okay, so this I absolutely love. This is Loungefly, right? Yep. So this is from one of my favorite movies and from one of my very favorite moments. It is The Little Oysters from The Walrus and the Carpenter. And I love that it came with the tiny little like loose oyster running off on her own. I'll just kind of hold my hand up, but you can see that it's a really good sized pin. This was a limited release, I think. I just love it shiny and like that iridescent. And this is, I love Alice in Wonderland, and I particularly love The Walrus and the Carpenter. Yeah, so awesome pin. All right, we've got two more to go. Charge! Show a pin of something you are excited about. Okay. All right, so let me get the little straggler oyster off. All right, so we all know I love the Wuzzles, like beyond reason. There were no pins of the Wuzzles. There's some buttons and things, especially from the UK, but there are some great fantasy pins out there. So I just picked the sort of main pose. This is the whole gang. You've got Hoppopotamus in blue, Elaru's the purple elephant, Rhinoki is the pink monkey, Moosel in the front there, Bumbleion, and then Butterbear. Great pin. I just love these colors. It's like the palette and the animals. I don't know. The whole thing speaks to me. So they get me excited. I collect the Wuzzles. If you didn't watch yesterday's haul video, I've got some really cool vintage Wuzzles merchandise from the UK from my friend Janine. Awesome. And then the last tag, you get down there and find that big diamond. You will never see that teddy again. So that's Medusa. talking to Penny, sending her down into the bayou swamp. I gotta watch this movie again. It's been a really long time. But the tag is show something with a shiny element, gem or light, or a teddy bear. All right, well, I didn't have a teddy bear, but here comes the second Oliver and Company. This is a new acquisition. I'm just so obsessed with it. And are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? If you didn't see it before, the little taxi sign lights up and turns off and on. This was a Loungefly pin, limited edition. Absolutely love this. This is one of the, I mentioned in my last video, one of the Grail Loungefly bags I've been looking for. And it just got re-released, and I may or may have not gotten it. I did. It's coming. I am so excited about that. Yeah, Oliver and Company's just been on the little brain lately. I just love this movie so much. There's my pin tag for you. A little bit of a trip down the storyline of Rescuers, plus some of my favorite pins. Loren, thank you for tagging me. I'm going to tag anybody who would like to do this. If you're into doing pin tags, you should absolutely do this. This is such a fun vintage throwback theme. I would love to see your pin, so let me know if you decide to do this tag. And until the next Disney afternoon.